Welcome back to Good Night. I'm really excited about this next interview. We're joined by Andrew Roberts. Hey, Andrew, how are you?
I'm good.
Let's talk a little bit about who Andrew is, because I'm pretty excited about it, because I think he's going to be the future of sports radio and TV in the Boston area. You're pretty much an expert about Boston sports, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a Red Sox fan, a Patriots fan. I've loved all the Boston sports teams since I was about 5 years old. My parents got me baseball cards, and from there, my interest in baseball grew, and then I got interested in other sports. Since then, I've started a sports blog, and I've made some connections thanks to the blog that have helped me start to put together a little bit of a sportscasting career.
Cool. So who's your favorite Boston sports athlete?
It would probably be, he's retired now, but David Ortiz. I loved Big Papi when he was playing. Now, a few of my favorites are probably Xander Bogaerts, Julian Edelman, Jason Tatum on the Celtics.
I think you just made some friends back in the studio with that, with the Jason Tatum. What do you think of the Red Sox season?
It was a bit disappointing. Yeah. I think, the pitching couldn't get into a good rhythm, and there are a lot of players that did great. I'm very optimistic about the future with Xander Bogaerts and Rafael Devers, a lot of the guys in the lineup, but I think they might start to rebuild this offseason if they get rid of Mookie Betts or JD Martinez.
All right, so how old are you now, Andrew?
I'm 15, but I'll be 16 in just about a week.
So for about 10, 11 years, you've been an expert about Boston sports. Let's go down a little bit about your bio here, and we'll talk a little bit about it. You're a member of the Doug Flutie Foundation for Autism, and we'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
You did some work for the Worcester Bravehearts. Okay, that's pretty. You were an intern for Entercom at WEEI, right? Mm-hmm. And you've got your own Boston Sports Mania. Talk to me about what Boston Sports Mania is.
So Boston Sports Mania started out as my sports blog. I'd voice my opinions on sports. That's a lot of my articles still now, but now I've also done some videos, and I put a lot of my sports coverage all around, some of my experiential stuff on there. And
that's pretty impressive at 15.
Yeah. Now I have a Twitter for it. I have a YouTube channel, and this event that we have coming up, it's going to be, we're debuting a movie about my high school football team, and we're calling the productions BSM Productions for Boston Sports Mania.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what you've got coming up. You've got, what is it, Knox Football Night?
Yeah, it's Knox Football Night. It's named after the Algonquin Tomahawks football team. That's my high school in Northborough, and it's a regional school, Northborough and Southborough. Kids go there, and the last 2 years I've been doing preseason coverage, Hard Knock style, on their football team. So now we're putting all of the episodes from this season together, and we're going to debut a little bit of a movie at Apex Entertainment on November 25th. It's the Monday before Thanksgiving.
So the Monday before Thanksgiving, November 25th, at the Apex Center in Marlborough, Massachusetts, you're going to be doing the Knox Football Night fundraiser. And the proceeds are going to benefit who?
So there's two organizations. It's going to be split between the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation, who they've supported me over the years. I won a grant to go on a ski trip, learned to ski through them, and since then I've hosted their 5K. I was honored as a shining star at the Night to Shine Gala, and now they made me their first Flutie Fellow.
Really?
Yeah, so I cover events for them, and they helped me through my career a little bit, and now there's other Flutie Fellows that have joined me. There's a photographer, there's a couple runners now, and I'm happy with what the Flutie Foundation has done for me in my career.
So that's really great. So what is your connection with the Flutie Foundation?
So it started back in 2016 when we applied for the grant to learn to ski, and my dad won Dad of the Year back in 2016. Your dad won Dad of the Year?
Wow.
Yeah, because they went to the golf tournament after, he went to the golf tournament to receive his award after we went on the ski trip. We learned to ski very quickly in that one weekend. He joined us for a couple of the trails. My mom joined us.
So tell me a little bit, I know all about the Flutie Foundation because I'm a father of an autistic child, but tell the viewing audience a little bit there about what the Flutie Foundation is.
Now, they're an organization, they're out there to help families and individuals with autism live life to the fullest. That's what they go by. They're providing help to organizations that help individuals with autism enjoy life. They endorse sports for special needs. They help with technology that can help kids. And now they're targeting more of a young adult audience, people who are trying to go into the workforce, and that's how their Flutie Fellowship has been born.
So I think the Doug Flutie Foundation is lucky to have such a good representative like you with it. Let's talk a little bit more about the fundraiser, Knox Football Night, Monday, November 25th, the Monday before Thanksgiving, 6:30 to 10 p.m. at the Apex Center. Another guy from sports radio, Sarge from 98.5 The Sports Hub, is going to be the MC that night. So that's going to be pretty exciting, fun, right?
Yeah.
What else is going to be going on there? There's going to be a raffle and auction?
Yeah, there's going to be raffles, auctions, bowling, food, and as I said, half the proceeds go to the Flutie Foundation. But I got to give a shout out to the Algonquin Boosters. They've really been supportive of the Knox, and now I'm giving back to them as well, in addition to the Flutie Foundation.
Well, good for you. So you're identifying, in fact, you have autism, but it's not defining you. You're working through it. Let's talk a little bit about what you want to do with your career, because I mean, as you sent me all the stuff, I mean, you've been everywhere. You're somebody pretty important. You've been on Channel 5, you've been on 98.5 The Sports Hub, you're a Flutie fellow. So what do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, I'm looking to go anywhere in sports broadcasting. I want to be able to talk sports or write about sports for a living. I think some of the things over the years I've gotten different experiences. I've enjoyed sports talk radio a lot. I've enjoyed opinion writing, like I'll write season predictions for baseball and football every year. Sometimes basketball also, a little bit of hockey. So I like to voice my opinions about sports, and I like doing research on the teams that can help back those up.
All right, so give out your address so people can learn more about you, like give out your blog and everything like that.
So my blog, you can find it, it's called Boston Sports Mania, as I said earlier. The link is andrewr1008.wordpress.com, and if you look up Boston Sports Mania, it's one of the first things that shows up as well. You can even look up my name, say sports reporter Andrew Roberts, and you may find me.
Fantastic. Now, do you do anything with the Patriots or anything like that?
Now, the Patriots, I had an experience so I did a 2-week sportscasting course at Dean College, and it was instructed by John Rook, who's the public address voice of the Patriots. So I got a tour at Gillette Stadium. We went in the Patriots studio, and I was on John Rook's show with him, Patriots Playbook. I was on for a 20-minute segment. They talked about the NFL schedule expansion proposal, and they had other kids in the camp go on to talk about the undrafted rookies. They had other people go on to talk about replacing Gronk. So we went on in the middle of the summer, heading into training camp to John Rook's show. So that was a great experience.
Yeah, John's a nice man. He's a very, very nice man. Yeah, good man. So you think Gronk's coming back?
My bet is that he's going to take this year off to kind of get in the right physical state to play and even mental state to play. Maybe he'll come back next year. Maybe he won't. I think it's going to be a year-to-year thing where he decides.
He just broke Tom Brady's heart. I think Tom Brady wants him to come back.
Yeah, but my bet is probably next year he'll come back.
All right, we're going to wrap up the interview. Tell us once again about Knox. Tell us what we need to know.
Yeah. So as we've said, it's going to be 6:30 to 10 p.m. on the 25th, and we have a lot of great raffle and auction items that you can check out. We just picked up today from the Bruins Foundation. They gave us a Winter Classic photo. It was framed, it was blown up, it was signed by a lot of Bruins players, and they even have a Bruins logo kind of marked in the background a little bit. If you look at it at an angle, you can see it. We have signed jerseys also. We're raffling off some gift certificates to restaurants. We have Uno's Pizzeria. We might have Chipotle. We might have Chins and Wellesley. That's a place we go to a lot, so we talk to them about.
Well, we'll run the link on
raffles.
it so everybody can know, but it sounds like it's the place to be on Monday, November 25th from 6:30 to 10 at the Apex Center.
Yeah.
You are a very impressive young man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And I think you got a strong future in sports broadcasting.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you.
All right. That's Andrew Roberts. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right here on Good Night.